welcome. Sorry about that. We was having a little bit of technical difficulty here. Was setting up everything. Let me get this muted. Let's get this out there. A little bit different view tonight, folks. I've been playing with OBS and thought that this might look pretty good being up there. My normal co-host is not feeling good tonight, so tonight we are going to have a special guest co-host again. They know who they are, so when they're ready to come on up, we will do so. And here's my co-host. Welcome. Hunting and stuff with J&J.
Nice effect.
I had to hook it up. I had technical difficulties because I was trying to hitch it up so that we could have the. Yep, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
The other one. The other camera thing. Snap camera. There we go. In here. And somehow it didn't look right. And so I put it off it, and then somehow it wouldn't pick up back
Hello?
up. Very good.
Okay.
And Eileen Vayu the fan. How are you doing tonight, darling? And Ben Ritt YT. How are you, bud? Cooking and stuff with Mama Dawn. Hello. We're going to give it a few minutes and get some people in here and see where we are to start inviting some people up. Can you hear crickets? That's here. I have my door open.
Yeah, no, I don't hear it. That don't mean it's not happening though, because I got bad hearing to begin with.
So, yeah, I can actually. Yeah, I can hear him too. Let me go shut my front door and see if maybe that'll help the cricket sound.
All right, guys, if you could share this out, that would be great. Let's get a bunch of people in here today. Actually, Missy's not feeling well, so that means I stepped in to give a little hand. So Maine-iac's not up here by himself.
There we go. Crickets be gone.
Yeah, I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, for some reason I'm having trouble hearing you, JJ. But that could just be me and this setup. Missy is pretty. Yeah, Ben, we'll get to that in a little bit later. We want to get a few more people in here before we start bringing stuff up and featuring it. Not a whole lot of sense in featuring a channel when there's nobody in here to look at it. Except for the few that are in here now, of course. Oh, we got Ralph Morick in the house. Good evening.
Hello, Ralph. Yeah, people will be jumping in.
What is going on here? Let me.
You can't hear me?
You're very faint. How about people in the chat? It could just be my setup I got here.
Let's see.
Can everybody in the chat hear Jay okay?
Yeah, when I just looked at the settings, and it goes up to all 5 dots light up when I talk.
Huh. Maybe it's just this setup. It's all right. I can hear you. I can hear that you're saying something. I just hope that all the guests aren't that low. Low quality. Let me get up because I know who our first guest is going to be. Let me get their channel up and ready. There it is. Shush, dog. I got a wicked. Hang on a second. This is. Is that the one? No, that's not it.
Hello, Michaela.
Hello. Michaela, how are you tonight? I got everything the way it has been. That was a weird noise.
Dirty Rotten Imbecile, hello.
Whoa, there you go. That makes even no sense. I got you. I got you now. It was a setting on this thing. Holy cow! You boom eardrums. I cranked it all the way up to 10, and it was on like 3. That's weird that would be there because this is the main. Huh. Awkward. All right, how many we got in here now?
It says 9 on my side.
9. Is that enough for you? All right, so let's bring on our first guest. Welcome, Cooking and Stuff with Mama Dawn.
Hello, Maine-iac. How are you? Hi, everybody.
I'm good. I like my new toy.
New toys are fun.
They are. And I'll probably get bored with them after a while, and you'll just see me sitting here with all my junk behind me, no earphones again. But so, how are you doing, Mama Dawn?
I am doing good. We had a crazy busy day, but it was a good day, productive. The kids are all ready to go back to school.
Yeah, and I hear you got the day off, so that's always a plus.
Yes, I was off today. My schedule's crazy again this week because I was off today and I work tomorrow, and then I'm off on Friday.
Good deal. Yeah, I don't have to go back to work. I got to work Friday for a few hours, but no hard stuff until Sunday. All right, let me see if we can get this going. Share audio. Application window.
But thanks for having me up.
Oh, absolutely. And hit share. And then where is it? Oh, there it is. Mine automatically shares. I don't have to bring it up. So for those of you who don't know, Cooking and Stuff with Mama Dawn is J&J's beloved wife. And she has her own channel that I'm guessing is about cooking. So why don't you go ahead and tell us about you and your channel?
I like cooking. Well, yeah, everything that I cook on there is me cooking dinner or a meal for the family. People have been pretty positive about it. People have tried the recipes. It's great. And I've tried other people's recipes. And I have fun doing it.
So it's a fairly new channel, correct?
Yes, I've only been at this a couple of months. I've done some live streaming, and that's been pretty successful. You know, I'm happy with where I'm at right now. I'm not rushing.
Yeah, we got 199 subscribers. We should be able to fix that.
Ooh, I went up 2 more today.
So if you don't have her, grab her, folks. So you got, yeah, it's for only being a couple months. That's actually a pretty decent video list.
Yeah, I don't make long videos. I try to keep them short. Like I don't show every single step. Like if I'm boiling pasta, I don't show boiling pasta. I feel like that's kind of just redundant.
Yeah. Or you could just fast forward.
Yeah. Hi, Hard Life.
Hey, Hard Life. Not too late, Hard Life. I was a couple minutes late because we had technical difficulties tonight. Let's see. Where do I want to go from here? So it's mainly a cooking and chat channel.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna get more into the cooking in the fall. Summer's been kind of hard because it's really hot to just be stuck in the kitchen. But I want to get some fall comfort food going. You know, some soups, stews, just things that take longer, but you don't want to be in the kitchen when it's hot to do all that.
Yep. And do you have any notions of like adding more things other than just cooking? Or I mean, I see you got a goat there.
That's at the actually that's at the animal adventure hunt.
Yeah, that was Animal Adventure up here.
Yeah, we live close to, you know, the internationally known April the giraffe. We live very close to where she lives. It's called the Animal Adventure Park,
I know.
and that's where that was taken. I don't have a lot of pictures of myself. I'm not big into taking pictures.
Nope, that's fine. We'll shrimp tacos part 1, shrimp tacos part 2. I'm looking for a. Oh, you got them broken down into parts here.
Yes, because I'd rather do it that way than because we usually just film mine with my phone, so it's just easier to do a part 1 and then get back to the next part and all that. So yeah, everything's broken down into parts.
Well,
I do some driving chats once in a while too if I want to go on a little rant.
Well, here's one we got. It's cooking pasta and meatballs.
Yes, I think that was a 3-parter. Hi,
Was it?
Mom Q.
I only see one part.
Yeah, that one's just the spaghetti and meatballs. There's like the one with the garlic bread that goes along with it, but that's just a separate thing.
So let's check it out. If it lets me. Okay, let's try that again.
Making the sauce, but this is my finished.
Huh. Wonder if that's me or maybe I got too much stuff running. That shouldn't. I haven't had a problem with it so far. So let's just try backing up. Back up, I say. Oh, technical difficulties. Let's try it again.
Making the sauce, but this is my finished product. As you can see, it's a huge pot, whole lots of it. And we've got sausage and meatballs, and we're gonna put these in a bowl so everybody can serve themselves. And we've got some penne pasta to go with this. And we've also got some garlic bread. Be back in a minute. Shh. Welcome back, guys. So this is, again, finished product. This, to me, is naked pasta. I do not serve naked pasta. I know some people like it that way. I do not. So I always take a couple, a lot of pasta, so maybe it'll be more like 3 or 4 ladles of sauce, and mix it in because, I don't know, it's what I do. It's what John's family's always done. So it's what we do. Keeps the pasta from sticking so much, and it also, when the pasta's hot like this, it soaks up the sauce and gives it some extra flavor. So take it from me. Don't serve naked pasta. Ashley, can I have a bowl up there, please? We use pasta bowls, not plates, because it keeps everything together. There you go. There's Ashley. So this is my pasta and sauce. I know everybody else is different. So if you actually want me to make a video on how to make the sauce, let me know. Leave a comment down below. There you have it. Pasta and meatballs by Mama Dawn. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Well, that's a juicy meat. No naked pasta, folks.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. I don't like pasta served without, like, with just sauce on top. I always mix it first. It's just me.
I've never tried. I've never tried dog. So, tell us a little bit about Mama Dawn and not just Mama Dawn's channel.
Mama Dawn is a busy lady. I'm the mother of 6 children. One of them lives in heaven. 3 are out on their own. 2 still live at home. I'm the front desk manager of a major brand hotel. It keeps me very, very busy, you know, and with JJ injuring himself and needing constant supervision like a 12-year-old child, you know, I'm a busy lady.
Don't go blaming me for how busy you are.
Yeah, I grew up in Brooklyn, live in upstate New York now, like it a lot better. Miss Brooklyn sometimes, but don't really have an urge to go back.
You also don't seem to have that heavy accent like John does either.
No, I don't.
It comes out if she's annoyed.
When I get mad, it comes out a lot.
Yep. I've seen you give him heck on in the chat once in a while, and yeah,
I'm usually a pretty easygoing person, but you know, it takes a lot to get me going.
no. Usually, when you're after him in the chat, it's usually you're just messing around with him, anyways. So that night you was hunting for him, that was hilarious.
Yeah, so I passed out.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
So JJ, questions?
Yeah, so why don't you tell everybody? I mean, I know the answers, but you can tell everybody what made you want to start a YouTube channel.
JJ did his channel a long time ago, but it really started to take off, I guess, in February, around February, March, something like
Yeah.
that. And I started going into this, like the streams that he was in and all that, and I started finding it fun. And then he showed me what is the name of her show? Kicking It with Karen Beyond Sauerkraut. And I saw her cooking, and I told him, I'm like, John, I can do that. I can do. I can do cooking, and because I just really never thought of it before, and that's how the cooking part of it got started. Because before that, I didn't have. I mean, I had the channel for watching people, but I never even thought about making videos or anything. And she kind of inspired me.
Yeah, she's got a pretty good channel.
Yeah, I like her videos. Her live streams get me a little confused sometimes because she's a little all over the place, but that's okay too. But I really do enjoy her videos. And the other channel that I'm addicted to watching her videos, and I drive John crazy because I'll sit and watch them, like, because I'll keep going back so I can catch up, is Just Living. I love Paula's videos. I love how, the growing of the vegetables, because we can't do any of that here because we have 38, 60 plus foot pine trees surrounding our property.
Mm-hmm.
And the pine needles are everywhere. And we've tried growing things and they don't grow. And we were told that it's because the pine needles make the soil acidic.
Yep.
So it's very hard to grow.
Yep. And the thing is, even if you cut those trees, you're gonna have those pine needles. They don't seem it, but they pile up and they get so thick.
Yes.
You got to get down to the dirt, and then you got to rotate the dirt up and put all the nutrients back.
Yep.
This in and yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
It is, but Paula from Just Living kind of inspired us. We're going to try, because Michaela's very, very into it. She wants to build a raised bed like Paula did this year,
Mm-hmm.
the raised beds, and see if we can give that a try, if we can get it away from the trees, but there's still going to be pine needles. So, I mean, it's worth a try. We'll make a small raised bed and see how that goes next year.
Very good.
Yeah.
I myself didn't do a garden this year. My wife is mad at me.
Oh.
She wanted a garden, but I didn't have the time this year. So
Yeah, when we tried it when we first moved up here, it really didn't work out. We've done, like the annual flowers and all that, but then we had some neighbors' dogs that did some stuff out front and tore them up and knocked things down. So we don't do that much with the outside stuff anymore.
Yeah, the only thing that actually edible that we grew was that actually worked was basil.
Yes, basil worked. Basil flourished, but there's really only so much you can do with basil.
What's your
lots of spaghetti.
Yes.
What's your favorite? What's it called? Why do I lose my train of thought? Spice. What's your favorite spice to use when you cook?
That's hard because it depends what I'm cooking. Pepper is a must in everything. I've been asked how many pepper grinders I go through, and I go through at least one pepper grinder every month to 6 weeks for sure.
That's a lot of pepper grinders.
Yeah, I like pepper. I do.
So, what is your favorite meal to cook?
Depends who I'm cooking for. I really don't have a favorite meal to cook, but I like to cook. If my son comes up to visit from New Jersey, I love to cook him Puerto Rican food. I love to make him pork shoulder and rice because that's his favorite thing to eat. I love when JJ's in the mood for German food because I love to cook him sauerbraten when he wants it. Yeah, it just depends. I like to cook whatever somebody really wants to eat. because then I know they're going to be happy because they ate what they wanted to eat.
See, I'm the exact opposite. If I'm cooking, I'm going to cook what I want to cook. And you'll like it or go hungry.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Like I grew up JJ and I both grew up in households where it was you ate whatever got put in front of you. And God, I hated so much of it. I did. There was so much that was just so gross and I didn't like it. And he grew up the same way. So I've never been that person. Like, everyone's like, oh, why do you make 2 or 3 different things for dinner? Well, because Jack doesn't eat this and Dylan didn't eat this. So I always made different, those have always been my 2 pickiest eaters. So I've always, I don't know. I just like to make what everyone likes to eat because I know what it's like to have that plate put in front of you and you're like, oh no, do I have to eat this?
All right. Well, I guess I can put it another way then. What's the word I'm looking for? The best thing that you cook.
You'd have to ask JJ. JJ would have to answer that question.
I like her sauce a lot. I do like the pork shoulder. It's hard to pick one thing because she cooks a lot of different things for us. Not saying that everybody will sit there and eat it, but for the most part, everybody enjoys everything she cooks.
Very good.
What about
test?
baking or cooking, and why?
I'd rather cook because you could be more free with it. You don't have to. When I want to cook something new, I'll go online and I'll look at 10 different recipes and all of them are different. And I'll take bits and pieces from all of those recipes and put my own recipe together. You can't really do that with baking. Baking is more precise. It's more precise in measurement. It's more precise in the heat. It's more precise and I can't, that's not me. I like to change it. So I'd rather cook a meal than bake a cake.
Yeah, I'm not very good at baking.
Simple baking. I make homemade biscuits. I make homemade dinner rolls, things like that. I have a bread machine. I've used it quite a few times, but again, I'm not into that precise measurement thing.
Yeah. Who wants to measure?
Yeah, I'm not big on the measurement. Shh. Jack's home.
Hi, Jack.
Say hi, Jack. Oh my God, you found another one. You're 17. I thought you were over this.
It was on the sidewalk.
Oh, Jack has a toad. No.
I'm showing them.
Oh, okay. Go find something. If you're gonna, Jack, please. If you're gonna
I'm
keep
not
it,
gonna keep it.
all right. He's letting it loose, honey.
I just wanted to bring it. Where's Sophia?
She's downstairs. There was one on the front the other day.
She was not even looking.
She's down there somewhere. Expect screaming, JJ. He's looking for Michaela with the toad.
Well, I'll just mute my mic then.
Aw, thank you, Miss Hall.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about the pets you have?
A lot. My favorite pet in the entire world are Chihuahuas. I have 2. They are the loves of my life. I love them to pieces. Come here, Jazzy. Come here. Jasmine is my favorite. I've had a Chihuahua pretty much all my life. This is my girl. This is my Jasmine. She's a mama's girl all the way. When I work at night, she won't even come upstairs to go to bed with Daddy. She has to wait for me to come home. Right? Yes. Then we have 3 pit bulls. And then we have Bentley. Bentley is John's pug. Bentley is my nemesis. I love him, and it's my fault that he's here. But yeah, Bentley and we don't see eye to eye at all. We have 2 ferrets, 2 birds, and Michaela just got a bunny rabbit.
Yep, we saw the bunny. this morning.
But the Chihuahuas, I love them. Come here. Come here, Penelope. Penelope, come here. She doesn't want to get off the bed. She's being very lazy. Penelope, come here. Thank you. You want to say hi? Say hello. And this is the most recent Chihuahua. This is Penelope. Penelope is a good girl. She just barks a lot. She's the typical Chihuahua with the barking.
Little
Right.
dog syndrome.
She's a good girl. Yes.
That's what I call it. They think they're, 10 feet tall and bulletproof.
Yes. Well, Jasmine rules the house. 110%. She puts the pit bulls in place. She puts Bentley in place. So that's it. She's golden.
That's a lot of animals.
That's
Oh,
actually downside.
it.
We used to have oh so much more.
We have 2 birds also.
I said the 2 birds. We have a Quaker and a cockatiel.
And
At
whatever.
one point, we had about 20 parrots.
20 parrots?
Yes, JJ and I for a long time got heavily involved in bird rescue. There's a lot of birds out there that are actually abused and neglected. And then they'll start plucking their feathers and self-harming and mutilating themselves because they get stressed out. And we were very involved in that. And there was one that he got for me. I always wanted a Goffin's cockatoo. His name was Peaches. And he definitely was my bird because he learned how to open his cage and follow me wherever I was. And if he couldn't get to me, he would scream. So that's why he's not here anymore, because JJ couldn't handle the noise. But when we first got him, he had a scab on his chest because he had self-mutilated himself. And over time, I got him healed and confident enough to annoy JJ.
Yeah, birds tend to, if they get bored, they'll start plucking feathers too.
Especially cockatoos. Cockatoos are like toddlers. They have to be entertained constantly. And if they aren't, they get bored. And yes, they hurt themselves.
Yep, my stepdad had a African gray,
Yep, they do it too.
and it was constantly, if it'd get bored, it'd start plucking its feathers.
Mm-hmm. And that's the whole thing too. Once you have a bird that starts plucking, it's very, very hard to get them to stop.
Yep.
But we actually had to downsize the birds because our grandson came to live with us when he was little. And he lived here for 3.5 years, but he has autism and he could not handle the noise of the birds at all. Like he could not process it. So for his sake, we had no choice but to downsize the birds.
I don't think I could handle the noise of 20 birds.
Yeah, to this day, I mean, he's 11 years old, and to this day, he still can't process and handle crazy amounts of noise. He just does not do well with it.
You really have no clue, Maine-iac, how loud it was.
It was loud.
I can imagine. I've been into pet stores, that just have 25, 30 birds all in one section, and yeah, it's crazy.
That was our house.
Yep, I wouldn't be able to. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fine with just having the 2. I am. We have the 6 dogs. It's a lot. But it's good though, because like everybody in the house has their dog. And JJ only has to take care of 3, right, JJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we all take care of the other 3, so it works out.
So what does Mama Dawn like to do for fun?
Mama Dawn likes to sit on the couch and watch YouTube. I'm not a party girl anymore. Yes, years ago, we used to go out and drink and party every weekend and go visit people and drink and party every weekend, but I can't do it anymore. I turned 50 in June, and it's just, I'm okay with just staying home, having a quiet night, watching TV, and relaxing.
Sounds good to me.
Exactly.
It's safer these days too.
Yeah. We usually, if Zach's band is performing, we try to hit those shows. But even that, I'm just so tired. Like I'd rather sleep. I'd rather go to bed nice and early. And I think that also stems from working the night shift for over a year. For over a year, I worked the front desk overnight, and that it takes a toll on you working midnight to 8 a.m.
Yes, it does. After my heart attack, I had to work night shift for about 2 months. And yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
It is, because no matter how much sleep you get in the daytime, it's not the same kind of sleep as when it's nighttime and dark outside. It's different. It just doesn't. It just feels like you took a long nap.
Yeah. Is there any questions out there in the chat that anybody would like to ask Mama Dawn?
Well, I see everybody in the chat is planning a carpool to come have dinner here.
Just make sure you're not sick.
In case anyone doesn't know, John's a germaphobe. A major germaphobe. If you have a cold, stay away, because even his own kids, he'll banish you to your room.
So hopefully they're always sick.
That's not even a punishment no more these days.
No, especially Jack. Jack's always in his room.
Yeah, you have to take away their cell phones or their computers or their
Video game systems.
something. And you got to take it all away, because taking away just one really isn't a punishment either, because they have so many others that they can.
Right. You can't take away one electronic because they can do the same things on the other ones.
Yeah.
I just got my sticker printed.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask.
That's my sticker.
Cooking and stuff with Mama Dawn.
Yeah, I love the hat. I love the way the guy designed it. I think it's really cool.
It is cool.
And I know you guys keep hearing me say it, but we will be getting them out.
Yes, it's just all my days off have been spent doing things. It might have to wait mostly till the kids are back in school, because then at least when I'm off during the week, they're in school and there's not all the running around to do. But it's always like I said, today we spent the day going and getting sneakers and Jack clothes. It just took the whole day.
So, where do you see your channel going, and what do you want to get out of it?
Honestly, I personally don't see my channel becoming a huge channel, and that's fine, because that's not really what I'm looking for. I just want to show people that no matter how busy your life is or what's going on, everybody can cook a meal. Cooking is not hard. It's really easy if you just put your mind to it. And that's what I want to get out of my channel. I want people to watch me make something and say, hey, I can do that too. And make it. Takeout food drives me crazy. Don't get me wrong, I love a good Big Mac every once in a while, but I'm not big on fast food and takeout food. And that comes from when JJ got diagnosed with diabetes. Everything about cooking changed for me then too, because that's when I went to everything fresh. Everything was fresh, and I taught myself how to, like those packaged side dishes, like the Lipton, like the noodles and sauces and the rice and sauces and all that. We used to use all that stuff. And we still do sometimes. It's not an all the time thing, but I learned how to recreate them not coming from a package.
Yeah. And I know cooking's hard when you work a lot, because we have a lot of meals here that are just thrown together because
And that's when the crock pot comes in handy. Because you can take 5 ingredients, throw it in a crock pot, and when you come back, dinner's done. And that's what I do a lot. I'll get up in the morning and I'll put dinner in the crock pot, and then JJ has dinner for him and the family while I'm at work. And then I know that they're not eating pizza or eating a sandwich or something like that.
But pizza's so good.
Once in a while, a pizza is great. But
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a good cooked meal.
and
Pork
Well,
it's easy.
would be good, but
Hard Life actually asks, will you be putting recipes in the description of your videos?
I can do that if anybody really wants me to. I can't. It's not going to be like an official like measurement recipe, because most of the time I would have to really sit and figure out what the measurements are. But anybody who wants a recipe on any of the dishes that I've cooked, all you do is have to ask, and I'll let you know. It's nothing I make is very hard. It's just putting the ingredients together.
very good, very good. Well, there you have it, folks. That is cooking and stuff with Mama Dawn, JJ's wife. There's like a whole slew of and stuff.
Yeah, our whole family.
The whole family is and stuff, and I actually think that's pretty cool, because if you see a name, you know that's one of them. that's
We're like a tribe.
yeah, it's one of the crew, so that's pretty cool. Missy has been posting the link to Mama Dawn's channel out there. As always, go over, check her out, watch a video in whole, comment, and give it a like. And if you like what you see, then subscribe. And I'm sure that she would much appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very much. And thanks for having me up, Maine-iac.
Absolutely. Anytime, Mama Dawn, anytime. You are more than welcome to come on up and have a chit chat.
All right, thank you. Have a good night, guys.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Aye.
So now, whoa, I don't like that one. Is there anybody else there that would like to come up this evening and show their channel off? Talk a little bit about themselves?
Come on up. Yeah, she would rather so much cook than order food. Sometimes it's easier to order the food though.
Yeah, sometimes you just like, nah, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, especially if those really hot days, because we don't have central air, so we have the air conditioners that go in the window, and I know I don't want to be in the kitchen cooking when it's hot.
Oh, where are you, folks?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll definitely let her know that. Hard Life.
Fly won't leave me alone. So, people in the chat, anybody would like to showcase their channel and come on up and let us get to know you and your channel? Go ahead and click that link. It's over in the chat room. and come on up. We'd be more than happy to have you.
Mess Hall, you know you want to come up. Hard life. Yeah, you're too shy. I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah, I don't think he's shy. Ah, that fly's driving me nuts. I'll stay away from my soda can.
Yeah, I went into Walmart today. We were ordering some cold cuts, and there was a fly that wouldn't leave me alone. Followed me everywhere.
Yeah, Hard Life, you were talking about that today, revamping your channel up. And but, yep, you know, you're more than welcome to bring it on up and preview it anytime.
I guess Ben left.
I think so, yeah. He's a young kid, and
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know him well.
I think he was impatient.
Oh, let me finish eating. I'll be there. I'm eating with Cadence right this second.
Let me get his.
He's got an interesting story.
Well, that'll be good. We like interesting stories. I got him all set up and ready to go whenever he's come. In the meantime, if somebody else would like to come on up, hit that thing in the chat there and come on up. Yes, for those that don't know, I do a 2 to 3 mornings a week. I do a coffee chat, and Mess Hall has been picking it up on my days that I've been not able to do the coffee chat. And I guess he come up with this pretty cool scavenger hunt for scavenging things around the house.
It was exciting, but let me tell you, you better rest up for that because you're literally running all over the place. I was hoping that he was going to put up a clue for like an oxygen tank or something because I was running from here to the kitchen, to the living room, the dining room. I was running all over the place.
The joys of a small house. You don't have too far to go to get anything. Wow, that thing is echoey, isn't it? Every time I touch something, it.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Copy.
Mama Q, you still out there?
Yeah, Mama Q.
It was kind of funny because one of the objects he gave us a hint for, he said something with wheat and yeast. Now, knowing now, I could have grabbed beer, I could have grabbed bread, but I'm in my pantry reading all these things. I come back with a container of wheat yeast. And they're like, you could have just got bread. I'm like, oh man, I didn't even think of that.
Welcome, Monica. Welcome.
Hey, Monica.
Yeah, I saw Mickey XOXO went live right around the same time I did.
Yeah, I got that notification too.
Yeah.
It was nice to see her just being herself on my panel last night.
Yeah, it was. That was. I'd like to get Mickey, and Mickey would be a great guest to have up on the panel some night.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, flatbed trucker. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So, for those that don't know, my usual co-host she's in the chat, but she's not feeling the best tonight. So, Hunting and Stuff with J&J has stepped up to the plate and agreed to be the co-host again tonight, as he did a couple weeks ago.
You need to get better, Missy. And if you're going to get sick, don't let it be on a Wednesday.
Yeah. What he said.
Oh, Michaela?
Michaela,
Okay.
on?
You want to bring her up? That's fine for.
Yeah. Come on up. I just gotta find her.
If you can't, because she just hit over 100 subscribers yesterday.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I could drop the link in here and you can maybe click off of that then, because she comes up on my search list faster.
There it is. Whoops. There it isn't. She hit 100. All right. Let me give the link again for her. And there she is, folks. Welcome to the show. I got to get myself ready. Logging in stuff with Michaela.
Hi.
I just had to play with a toy. So, how are you doing, Michaela?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I just need to. Where am I going? I gotta go over there, and then I gotta click on that, and then I gotta click that, and then I gotta hit share, and there we go. So, in your own words, there, dear, tell us a little bit about your channel.
It's a big thing of everything. I do cooking, random videos, story time type of things. So it's a lot.
And
Yeah.
how
You put up a lot of different kind of videos.
What, Dad?
You put up a lot of different kind of videos.
Yeah, like they're all different.
so and how long have you been doing the whole YouTube thingy?
I don't. Well, I had an other channel, but I don't post on that one anymore. But including that one, probably like 2 years.
Okay, and your channel is vlogging and stuff, so it's guess vlog. I'm not even sure I know what the heck a vlog is.
It's like literally you just record your whole day, and that's a vlog.
No.
Mine would be quite simple. I'd be videotaping, me on YouTube.
No, you'd be videotaping you taking a nap. Catch you there.
While on YouTube.
Yes. Monica asks, "What's your favorite thing or topic video?"
I like it when I do my cooking videos because it's random. I also like when I do just like my random, like when I go out to the store and I actually have confidence to film something. I like doing that. But yeah.
Bazinga.
I also like doing my haul videos of the stuff I buy.
Yeah, that seems to be a big thing.
Yeah.
But so before we get on to the question and answer part of the show, let's find a little video here. I found something, the taste test. See what that's all about.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And
Can you hear it? Did I click the button?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
taste testing them, so go ahead.
Oh.
It's echoing a little though.
Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. So yeah, I have to, whenever I have milk, I gotta have milk. Whenever I have cookies, I gotta have milk. And I figured it's kind of funny that.
Nala!
Kind of funny that I have a little bear pup. That goes with the cereal bowl. Bowl. Anyway, we're here to try out Michaela's cookies. Oh, very soft. Very nice. A little crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside. Very good. Let me tell you, this girl can bake, she can cook, she's self-sufficient. Very good, Michaela.
Thank you. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and always keep that passion for hunting and stuff. Bye.
I kind of guess I picked the wrong one there. I picked one of Dad.
Yeah, he's in a lot of my videos, apparently.
So all right, now we'll get to the part of what part we want to do now.
Well, you could tell us, Michaela, what your plans are for your channel.
I don't honestly know. I mean, I don't know how much a 13-year-old can do with her channel, but I know when I'm older, I want to actually have a big channel type of thing, and I just want to keep making videos. I don't really care about the numbers. It's fun to make the videos and be myself.
So what's your favorite thing to cook?
I like doing pancakes, breakfast type of food. Pancakes are so fun to make. I don't know why. It's so fun.
So you like it, just pancakes themselves, or breakfast foods in general, or
Breakfast food, because it's not that difficult. I just like making breakfast food. I make French toast for Dad a lot, so.
And she can cook a meal, dinner meal.
Oh yeah, I make chicken cutlets sometimes, green beans and a pasta type of thing. A week ago, I did chicken and vegetables mixed in with noodles.
Chicken stir.
I did chicken stir fry. I can make tacos. I can grill steak, not steak, chicken. For my sister. So I cook a lot of stuff.
so obviously you're a young'un, so you're headed back to school soon.
Yep,
That
13
excited?
more days.
Now, is that exciting for you, or is that?
I'm very excited. I'm starting 8th grade, and it's my last year in middle school, and middle school has been very rough. So I'm just excited to get out of middle school.
And why? What do you talk about? You don't have to get into every specific or names or anything, but why was it rough?
In 6th grade, I was bullied for 4 months straight. And then being told to kill myself. And then I ended up on April 11th of 2018. I ended up fighting the girl because I was done. Everyone has their breaking point, and that was mine. And then I had a 5-day suspension. And in our school district, after you have a 5-day suspension, you have to have a hearing, a superintendent hearing. It's like a court hearing. It's very scary. And so we went in, we did it, and the superintendent asked me, like, if I was going back to school and if I had to fight anyone again. And I told her I'm not going back into school to fight, but I don't know what the girls are going to keep doing to me. I'm tired. A person can only take so much of being told that on a day-to-day basis. Me, mom, and dad were reporting it to the school, the superintendents. I had proof on my phone of messages that one of the girls were telling me this, and they said it was snippets and it wasn't going to be enough because they couldn't see my side of the conversation. Yet you literally could. One of the girls was messaging my 17-year-old sister at the time. It was a whole mess. And then I ended up getting kicked out of school for the rest of 6th grade. And I went after school 2 hours a day because it wasn't safe for me to be around other children. According to the school district, it wasn't safe. And when I was going back in 7th grade, if I wanted to go back to my school, I would have to see a counselor 3 sessions in order to make sure that it was safe for me and the other students to come back to school. And the first session we had, mom was there. She had to like fill out paperwork and stuff. The woman, the counselor already told us what she was going to say in the email to my principal and superintendent. So, and she saw that there was no issue with me, that I just had enough. We were reporting it to the school, and they weren't doing anything.
And when you went back, everybody did.
Oh yeah, and then I went back, and like all my teachers and like principals and stuff, they all apologized for everything of the past year.
Yeah, it's crazy when, you're the one that's being bullied and you stand up for yourself, and you're the one that ends up paying the price for it.
Yeah, because the girl got to go back to school 3 days later.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And believe me, just so everybody knows, we don't condone fighting.
Mm-mm.
But once in a while you get pushed too much, and there's no other answer when you try so many other things.
Yep, I taught that to my kids. We don't start fights, but please feel free to finish them.
We could be brothers, because I say that all the time. Don't start them, but finish them.
Yep. And I used to tell my kids, make sure you finish it. There's no such thing as a fair fight. If you need an equalizer, get one.
Yep. Do whatever you have to.
Yep.
But yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty. That's just the way it is nowadays. I mean, and then on the other hand, if you got the bullying rules that are so extreme that if you call somebody a name, you get kicked out of school for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And they just need to find some happy grounds with it.
Well, this school districts, they have it posted in all the schools everywhere. Bullying stops here. But for who? You can't. It's a hard thing to try to fight the district.
But this year we're getting a new superintendent, so maybe things will be better, but probably not, because it's the person that was underneath our actual superintendent of last year. So it's probably not going to get any better. But
So yeah, somebody had a good. Monica did. Right there. How about goals for your channel in the next year?
I would like to have maybe 200 because I just hit 100 and that was really fun. So 200 would be fun. And maybe start going live myself, but I don't really know yet because Dad doesn't be doing that yet. But maybe I'll start doing live streams myself.
I got nothing to say about the dad rule. So that's a daddy thing.
Yeah, I just get worried, with things that go on with YouTube. I don't want her to be there, and all of a sudden it changes her mind about YouTube too.
Yeah. But at least the thing about YouTube is it is easily you can monitor it easy.
Yeah,
Just by hanging out in the chat and stuff and watching. So
I agree.
my YouTube thingy is way behind over there. Sorry, folks. Questions? Any more questions in the chat? Jimmy C and Friends wants to know if Michaela makes a good grilled cheese.
I make very good grilled cheese. My brother asks me at like 2 a.m. to make him a grilled cheese every morning, like every single night. It's, hey, I'm like, what do you want? You make me grilled cheese?
And he's older, so yeah.
So
Yeah, he's 17.
Do you get fancy with the grilled cheese?
Sometimes I'll be even more fancy. Instead of making grilled cheese, we'll do quesadilla. Depending if we have the tortillas.
Because a really good grilled cheese is
Thank you, Missy.
Swiss cheese with tomatoes on it. So,
I wanted to try that. And then my older brother likes my cheesy eggs. Whenever he's in town, that's what he wants.
cheesy eggs?
Yep.
Mean like scrambled eggs with cheese?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this something new? Boiled egg wrapped up in some provolone, or what's going on here?
I want you to make the Spanish pork and rice. So Mom has to make a video once she can find the pork shoulder, and then she's gonna make a video, and then you're gonna make it, Mess Hall.
Oh, Mess Hall's gonna make it.
Oh yeah, Mess Hall has to make that. But and like on Thanksgiving, I help with like the mashed potatoes and the stuffing. Yeah. My bunny is doing great. Mom, can you grab Hopper? We don't know if it's a boy or girl, but my best friend Emily, she has its sibling. And so if it turns out where mine's a boy and hers is a girl, we're gonna do there's this cartoon show from when we were kids. It's called Max and Ruby. They're bunnies. And so she's gonna name hers Ruby, and I'm gonna name mine Max if it turns out that they're like that. Yeah, I love my bunny.
And then you're gonna have lots of bunnies if you put them together.
That would be bad. Dad didn't want this bunny in the first place.
Yeah, I kind of caved.
Well, yeah, I mean, either way, it was happening without you knowing or not.
Now, do you let the rabbit run around the house, or?
Well, we have a playpen type of thing for it, and it stays in like this cage thing we have for it. Hi, Apple.
Because I hear it's very difficult, but you can litter box train a rabbit.
Yes, you can do that, and I mean, it would be really fun to be able to let the bunny roam around the house, when you call it, saying it come hopping to you. But I don't think that that's gonna end up happening. Wait. You say hi?
Now, a couple of dogs might think it's
excited to do it for you, little sis.
I'm very excited. Ow. But yeah. Yeah, I want a potbelly pig, but Dad said no, and so did Mom.
If you ever talk them into it, don't just get any potbelly pig because some potbelly pigs can get quite huge.
Yeah,
They have one, and I don't know. I want to say it's a Vietnamese potbelly pig that only gets about this big.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had one a while ago, and we named it Bacon. But then we found out the code laws around here are a little strict, and we couldn't have it, so we had to rehome it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. How can they tell you what you can have for an animal in your own house?
Exactly. Like if I'm taking care of it, why do you have any say in it?
I mean, I can understand, like you said, you live in a little bit more populated area, and I can understand because even the little town of Clinton that I live in, you can't have any type of livestock within the town, little town square that there is down there, because somebody got in trouble for having pigs out in their backyard. I can understand that, but if you've got a little tiny potbelly pig and it's inside your house, I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, and they're actually claimed to be smarter than dogs, so you can actually train them, just easier than a dog. So
I'm not eating it.
They're actually very clean animals. People talk about pigs laying down and their own feces and stuff, but they don't.
No.
They'll lay in mud, but that's just to get them cool.
My bunny is not looking scrumptious, Jimmy. But no, it's a California New Zealand mix. Ow. The father is a California. We got it from my friend's aunt's neighbor. The dad was huge. Thank you, Missy.
There we go. I got it fixed. So, is there anything else you'd like to say to sum it up, Michaela? Or
I don't think so. Thank you for letting me come on here.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. Anytime. Actually, what I plan on doing some night is to just have a whole stuff night where we bring up your whole family.
Perfect.
And that includes everybody, the Zach and Ashley and you and your mom. And does Jack have a channel?
He has one, but he's not part of this. He's not part of the stuff community.
Yeah.
How dare he
I know.
take away his Wii? So
actually, there's just one more question that you can answer real fast before you go.
What?
Go Fish said, "Are rabbits easy to care for?"
It depends. I mean, I've only had him for like a day, and he's been pretty easy. Rabbits go to the bathroom a lot, like a lot. Like we had him like in this playpen thing, and you just see there's a whole trail of his Cocoa Puffs. And I mean, he peed on me earlier, so
It's baby.
he's only 8 weeks old.
yeah, but they're easy to clean up behind. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not like it's watery and runny, and if it is, you don't want it.
yeah, no. But no, they're pretty easy. Clean the whatever you're keeping them in at least once a week, because that will keep the paws clean as well.
Yep. Use that poop for garden. Actually, Mess Hall, if you use rabbit poop for fertilizer, you can use it, but you'll also get a lot of clover growing in your garden. True story.
I don't know.
You can grow it, Mom.
Yeah, because what happens is a lot of the feed and stuff will have
Nails hurt.
clover seeds inside of it,
Okay.
and then they can't digest the seeds. So when it comes out the poop, it actually will. The clover seeds will actually
Thank you.
start growing.
Ah. Well, that's good to know.
And Jimmy C's being. All right, so
Thank
that
you
is.
for having me up here.
Oh, you are absolutely welcome, my dear. That is vlogging and stuff with Michaela. Visit our channel, check out a video, watch it in full, leave her a comment, give her a thumbs up, and if you so desire, then subscribe. I personally am subscribed. So,
Bye.
all right, thank you very much, Michaela, for coming.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye. And that was Michaela. I had to do it.
I like that little effect.
Yeah, you can actually make it so that it goes a little more wild.
Oh, nice.
And if I make a long noise. Yeah, I've been playing with it a little bit. Oh, there we go on number one. Howdy, WTF, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Whoops. Why ain't I got no echo? Oh, there it is. WTF. All right, let's post that up. And we are ready for the next guest, folks. I feel like a Price is Right person.
Come on down.
Come on down.
That's all. You eat pretty fast. You got to be ready now.
Yeah. You would think. Well,
Yeah,
glad
Jimmy.
you come on over here, WTF. Yeah, people might be sorry that we taught her how to do it last night.
Yeah, Jimmy. I didn't think the new nickname kind of got out that fast.
Who is that? We're just coming up here with like, oh, who is that, Russell?
That's my.
Oh yeah, she's actually doing a panel.
Oh, I love your chair. Go.
I've never seen Mickey host a panel before.
Oh, I was wondering who the hell am I listening to?
Oh, see, this mic is so sensitive, and I got the earphones on. Just picking it up out of the earphones.
Oh, yeah. I was like, who's talking?
I just ran over to see who was there. I backed out on y'all, fellas. I'm listening in the kitchen. Cadence wanted me to help decorate cupcakes for her swim class in the morning. All righty, mess hall. You'll have to come on up. We're here every week, Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live. So, anybody out there in YouTube land want to jump on up here? I'm good, Go Fish. I'm just reading back in the chat a little bit now.
Yeah, it seems like word gets around fast, Jimmy. And that we can thank Carol, Whispering Cauldron. She started that over at MBA.
What was that?
She said she's going to start calling me Boo Boo
Oh, Boo Boo.
because of my hand.
Oh, that's too funny because that's what I left as a comment was ouchie McBoo
Yeah, yeah.
Boo. Well, all right, Mess Hall. We'll be here next week and we'll plan on having you on up. What are we doing here? So I guess if there's no more takers, then we can close out the show for tonight. So any last words for this portion of the show, JJ?
Well, I just want to say thank you. You had two of my family members up here. That was pretty cool. And guys, just make sure that every week you come over and let's build this up for Maine-iac. It's a really good idea. Want to see you guys come up on the panel and tell us about yourselves. But hopefully next week, Missy will be up here. She's more bubblier than I am.
Yeah, she's definitely more bubbly than I am. Me and JJ keep doing it. We'll have to change it to Grumpy Old Men channel or something.
Yeah.
So, all right. With that said, JJ, I'll kick you down to the basement just for a quick second here.
Alrighty.
Well, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Not a bad turnout tonight. We've had more, we've had less. But I just want to, again, thank everybody for coming. This is a good thing we're doing because we want to get to learn to know those people. And I promise eventually I will get my hosting skills honed in a little bit and do this a little bit better. And so with that said, we are going to start part 2, which is the after the show. And stick around. Hope to see you there. Have a good day.